Hi everybody, Mike here from Eagle Home Financial. I posted a video yesterday about the pre-approval process and realized, you know what, that video is 25 minutes long. Who wants to watch a 25-minute video? So here's the bullet points. So I'm going to go over real quick. Actually, I will share my screen here and go over the details or the bullet points at least of getting a pre-approval. So pre-approvals with Eagle Home Financial. So it's super convenient. We have a couple different ways to grab your information. One is an online application, takes 5 to 10 minutes to fill out. You put in your information and then we analyze it, go over it, and potentially issue a pre-approval for you. I can also gather the information over the phone in a 5-10 minute conversation, or we can meet up in person. I'm located in the greater Detroit area. I'm happy to meet up and discuss all of the details. So the information that we're going to need to collect, we start with your income, because obviously we're going to have to know if you qualify for a loan or not, income wise. So there's all different types of income we look at. It could be salary, hourly, variable income, self-employed if you own your own business, retired if you're collecting pension or Social Security, VA income, any kind of income we can take a look at and analyze. We'll also have to take a look at assets. This is the money that you have saved up for things like down payment and closing costs, just to make sure that you have enough funds for those costs. And it helps us figure out how much is likely that you'll put down for down payment, so that when we're pricing out the loan, we have a number to go off of. We'll have to grab your current address and a credit report for you. The credit report we pull from a credit agency, and for that we'll have to grab your Social Security number and your date of birth. So just know that you'll have to provide those things. And then you can tell us, exactly how much you plan to put down on a house, and what kind of price range that you're looking for. This just kind of helps us as we put the pre-approval letter together to know what you're looking for, and and then we can figure out if your qualification matches what you're looking to do. Documentation that we're going to have to gather. Pay stubs, we need 30 days of your most recent pay stubs. W-2s or your 1099s from the most recent 2 years. If you're self-employed, we'll have to grab tax returns. There's some loan products that go off of 1 year. Most loan products go off of a 2-year average of tax returns. And we'll also, if you're paid from the VA or Social Security or disability, things like that, we'll have to grab your yearly award letter that you get from them. And then we also have bank statement loans. So, we could analyze income that way, but we also could verify your assets with a bank statement. And then, of course, your credit report. So with the credit report, actually, I should go back. Some of the things that we look at are not just the credit scores. Of course, we use the credit scores to put you in a category of what type of loan you'd qualify for, whether that's FHA or conventional. And but we also, your credit report lists any monthly debt obligations like your credit cards and car loans and things like that, so that we can figure out how much money you have going out every month, how much money you have coming in, and come up with what we call the debt to income ratio that essentially lets us know how much you would qualify for a loan. Other things we look at on the credit report are things like derogatory credit, late payments, and some other various information that helps with the pre-approval process. So I analyze all of the information that I've collected, and I'll start shopping around for different lending companies to see who's going to offer the best loan product to match your criteria, and issue a pre-approval if you qualify for a loan. Sometimes might have to come back and ask for some additional information. That happens every once in a while if something comes up during the pre-approval process. If you're good to go and we issue a pre-approval, it's time to communicate with your real estate agent, and happy house hunting. Your pre-approval letter is going to come with the dollar amount that you are approved for, along with the down payment that we talked about. This can change a little bit, but you know, we'll start with the original amount that we talked about. Pre-approvals are typically good for about 60 days, and that's really only because the credit report expires after 90 days, and if you set up a loan at day 60, you know, it could potentially expire while you're in the underwriting process. So that's why we say it's good for 60 days. So make sure, you know, when you are submitting an offer on a house that you can take that pre-approval letter and submit it with your offer or with your purchase agreement to show that you're a strong buyer and that you've been vetted out. In the meantime, while you're shopping around for houses, we have tons of tools at our disposal. You know, anything from real estate report cards, demographics and income and all that information, you know, education, crime rates, all that kind of stuff for the areas that you're shopping for houses in. If you're curious about one house in particular, we can give you a value estimate that comes with 9 or 10 pages of information about that house, property, and the surrounding areas. And so, you know, we can discuss this stuff while you're going through the house hunting experience. And then as a mortgage broker, we have access to a couple dozen lending companies that offer every loan product under the sun. And that means that for you and your specific criteria, we're going to be able to find a loan that best matches your needs. And in turn, you save the most money and it's the most convenient for you. So that's the real reason for working with a mortgage broker over something like a bank or a credit union or one of those, you know, billion-dollar companies that you see sponsoring every event under the sun. By the way, who do you think pays for all of their billion-dollar marketing budget? Yeah, the client does. So we work through word of mouth and wonderful videos like this, and so we don't have costs, we don't have overhead to pass on to our clients, so that's really nice. Any questions, concerns, you want to reach out and get your pre-approval going, I always recommend doing it 3 to 6 months in advance, just in case there's something that comes up during the process, and you know, we can vet that out. That way you don't, you know, try to get pre-approved the day you're trying to put an offer in and find out that there's a little speed bump that we got to take care of first. So reach out to Daron or myself. We're happy to help out. Or you could scan the QR code and jump on our online application and we can get things started that way. So thanks, guys. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to give me a call, leave a message down below, or you know, shoot me a DM, anything like that. I'm here, I'm available, and I'm happy to help. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.